The outlook wasn't good for the team of 9 that day. The score stood 4-2, with an inning left to play. When Mike was called out at first, and Sarah the same, a desperate silence fell upon the fans at the game. Some got up to pace against despair. The rest prayed hope springs eternal in the human breast. Others thought if only Cyrus could whack at that, we might even things up with Cyrus at the bat. But Annabelle preceded Cyrus, as did Whitney at the plate. Would the former strike out completely, the latter bunt a flake? So upon the stricken multitude grim melancholy sat, for there seemed but little chance of getting Cyrus to the bat. Then Annabelle let drive a single, to the wonderment of all, and Whitney's hit so forceful tore the cover off the ball. And when the dust had lifted, and we saw what had occurred, Whitney was safe at second, and Annabelle hugging third. From 5,000 throats, then, there rose a lusty yell. It rumbled through the valley, it rattled in the dell, it pounded on the mountain, and recoiled upon the flat, for Cyrus, mighty Cyrus, was advancing to the bat. And responding to the cheers, he smiled and doffed his hat. No stranger in the crowd could doubt 'twas Cyrus at the bat. 10,000 eyes were on him as he rubbed his hands with dirt. 5,000 tongues applauded when he wiped them on his shirt. And now the leather-covered sphere came hurtling through the air, and Cyrus stood a-watching it at home plate fair and square. Close by the sturdy batsman the ball unheeded sped. "Not my style," said Cyrus. "Strike one," the umpire said. He signaled to the pitcher, and once more the dun sphere flew. But Cyrus still ignored it, and the umpire said, "Strike two." They saw his face grow stern and cold, they saw his muscles strain, and they knew that Cyrus wouldn't let that ball go by again. And now the pitcher holds the ball, and now he lets it go, and now the air is shattered by the force of Cyrus's blow. Oh, somewhere in this favored land the sun is shining bright, the band is playing somewhere, and somewhere hearts are light, and somewhere men are laughing and little children shout. Mighty Cyrus hit the ball, far over and completely out of sight.